Hey, what's up, everybody? Today I wanted to talk about some Superman comics, two to be exact. Let's get started. Let's talk about Adventures of Superman number 15. Um, I I really enjoyed this. The writer is Ron Mars, which I've never read any of his stuff or I haven't recognized. Um, Evan Shanner is the artist, and Matthew Wilson is the colorist. This story here was is a very it was good. I really enjoyed it. It was a very simple premise, but packed a emotional punch to it, and really just humanized Superman. After reading this story, I really felt how human Superman really is, just with emotion and just just the realization of how far apart he is with Krypton, and how everything from Krypton, he doesn't really have a presence, an alive presence, um, in his life that evolves Krypton. Maybe Supergirl, but that's about it. So Superman meets this robot, and he's actually he was created by Jor-El, his father. He used to be a scout that would look for other planets to inhabit, because Jor-El had that theory that Krypton was unstable and was going to explode, and he kind of wanted to use that as a plan B to evacuate everybody and send them to the planet the scout found, but obviously it didn't turn out that way. So it was pretty cool seeing kind of his how much how delighted he was how delighted he was to see this robot and just kind of learn more about Krypton's history and learn more about Jor-El, um, because it's something that he's familiar with it, but he always wants to learn more about it. The story was very good. I really enjoyed, um, the storytelling. The panel layout was good. The colors are just fantastic. Matthew Wilson is just a great colorist. I'm telling you, it's so good. The battle scenes were really good. Um, it's something that I think you know somebody should check out. Like, if you go to the store and you find that you have Adventures of Superman on the shelf, check it out. Read it. It's very quick. It's a very quick read, but it definitely packs that emotional punch that I'm a fan of. I'm always a fan of you know um, Superman and the human qualities. Of humanizing Superman. So I'm always a fan of that. We've had too many stories where he's just punch in, and then saves the day. But you really get amazing stories with Superman when you just, you know, kind of humanize him and just break him down, um, and just see how he reacts, because he's Clark Kent, um, and he's Kal-El, and we rarely get to see stuff, with Kal and his history of Krypton and stuff like that. So really enjoyed this issue. Go check it out. If you guys are ever interested in you know dipping your tiny toes into the Superman pool, I think this would be good, because these issues are one-shot stories. So if you're kind of wanting a Superman story to read, check out stories from Adventures of Superman. This is actually from the Digital First series, that it's on Comixology and stuff like that. It just recently just wrapped up, so this series is ending, print version pretty soon. So it should be by the end of the year or something like that. Who knows? But I'm enjoying Adventures of Superman. Really, really good. So next is Superman number 33. This is written by Jeff Johns and John Romita Jr. This is the second part of the Men of Tomorrow, and I enjoyed it. It was really good. We got to learn more about Ulysses' parents, and I love how Jeff Johns incorporates Perry White in this. Perry White used to be, is not only just the newspaper editor, but he also Jeff Johns also explores Perry White's past and the connection between, he actually reported, he did a story on the lab of and Ulysses' parents and what they were doing, and we also get some more Clark Kent investigating. the story, which is pretty cool. I always love to see Clark Kent, you know, investigating stories and stuff like that, and just stuff like that. It's really good. Definitely different than the other stuff that we're seeing now with Greg Pak and Charles Soule. Also, Ulysses. You know, not really much with Ulysses. He's kind of just there. You know, he was introduced in the last issue, so he's kind of just finding his way around. He really has, he just shows up at the Daily Planet. He says like, "Hey, you're here, sweet," and Clark's like, "What the hell? Really? You're just gonna come to my work and just like?" So he really has no, he has really no common sense when it comes to that. But he's new. You know, he tells Clark, or he tells Ulysses to stay at the house and wait for him. But obviously that doesn't happen with all stories. So Ulysses goes um, out of, to Metropolis and enjoys the city, has some food, but doesn't pay for it, which is obvious. He doesn't have any money. Um, and we're introduced to these soldiers that turn out to be, I think, machines. So we get another glimpse at who the villain will end up being. I really don't know yet, but we have this fight with the like machine soldiers and Superman and Ulysses. So they kind of team up, and Superman is investigating Ulysses' parents, and he finds out that they are alive, which was really awesome. So got really emotional at the end with the parents and Ulysses and Superman just on the side. You know, Ma and Pa Kent, they're gone, and he really has no parents, and it's just like another reminder of how alone he is. So these two books kind of really come together here. Just talking like just kind of humanizing Superman, just more and more of him just being alone and not having his parents, not having his parents around and stuff, and him just not having part of Krypton, like just more Krypton in his life. He has all this stuff with the Fortress of Solitude, but all of those are artifacts and just reminders of Krypton, not like present figures in his life that came from Krypton. So yeah, so these are my thoughts on Superman. Really enjoy these two titles. Really go check these out. John Romita Jr.'s art was pretty good. Nothing really, nothing really too special. It's kind of just, you know, it's solid. So yeah, so definitely go check out both of these titles. Really good stuff. So yeah, so that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll definitely be checking out your videos throughout the whole week, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.